The war didn't start with words. It began with the deafening silence that followed the explosions. It was in the skeletal remains of houses, the vacant stare of empty windows, and the roads from which no one ever returned quite the same. Before all this, she saved animals. Horses were her specialty. She always said they could sense fear long before people could. When the shelling started, she ran towards the places others fled from. She pulled horses from burning farms, from stables with no roofs, from fields where death lingered just a little too close. She would stroke their trembling necks, her voice a soft whisper against the chaos. Live, please, just live. He was on the front lines, young, but aged by exhaustion, with a war settled deep within his eyes. They met by sheer chance, in a fleeting moment between an evacuation and a brief, fragile pause. Their conversation was simple, but the silence between their words was filled with a profound understanding. That's where love is born sometimes, isn't it? Quietly, without grand promises. It's born simply because another living soul is near. When she decided to become a nurse, he didn't say a word. He just looked at her, his gaze intense, as if trying to memorize every part of her, to hold onto her image forever. She began saving different lives then. She washed blood from her hands, cried silently in the dead of night, and stared into the face of broken destinies. Her greatest fear wasn't death, but the terror of being too late. Separation became their reality. They endured tears that couldn't be shown and days where the connection was lost, leaving her heart frozen in a state of suspended dread. Then she managed to get a transfer, bringing her closer to him. The day they carried him in on a stretcher, her world shattered all over again. She recognized him instantly, even beneath the bandages, even amidst the chorus of screams. But her hands remained steady, because sometimes love is simply stronger than fear. He survived, she stayed. After the war, there were no celebrations. They just left. They found a quiet village where the morning air was filled with the sound of the wind, not sirens. They brought the horse with them, the very one she had pulled from the fire. Now it graces peacefully near their home, alive, a constant reminder that what you save once can, in turn, save you again. They are learning to live anew, slowly, with a careful, tender love, with a deep gratitude for every single day that passes without the sound of explosions. Sometimes, at night, the war still visits them in their dreams. But in the morning, there is sunlight, there is a horse waiting by the gate. And there is a life they chose, against all odds, to love anyway. Thank you for watching.